Hey everyone, welcome to I Truly Love It. My name is Susan, and today is the start of a new collaboration. If you've been watching my channel, um, I've actually had this idea for a while, since maybe mid-year last year. And from this idea spawned my Which One Wednesday idea. So I got that up and running in October, I think it was last year. And I've kind of held off on this one because I just kept mulling it over and trying to visualize it and think of the plan for it. And in Joint Journal January, day one, I put my goals down. And one of my goals was to start this journal making collaboration challenge. You can call it a challenge if you want to call it a challenge. But I'm hoping that you'll join me. I hope some fellow YouTubers will join in. Maybe I can get some guest um, YouTubers to help with the prompts. And that'll all kind of make sense here in a little bit. So basically, we're making a journal every month. We're going to select a theme. There's going to be a minimum number of items to make and to include in the journal. And we're not all having to put the same things in there, and you'll see. Okay, so it's hashtag JJ Madness for Junk Journal Madness. All right, so I'll have all of this where you can get a copy of it down in the link down in the description. All right, there's 3 pages. Page 1 is journal themes and colors, and we can combine any of these. So like, for example, I have B and I have grungy, and we can decide we're going to make a grungy B journal or a shabby blue summer theme journal. So I have colors, I've got holidays, I've got time periods, I've got styles, eclectic, boho, vintage, and then I've got some just general things that I've been compiling that I've come across and noticed. And I left some empty boxes here so that we can fill in as we think of some more. And some of these things I have plenty to create a journal, and some of these I might have to go hunting for these. And as you're making your journal, you can use anything you want. You can use text pages, things you've collected over the years. You can use digitals. So you can use multiple people's digitals. The idea is just to get some journals made. All right, so we'll come back to picking a theme here in a little bit. And then this page with the blue strip here, it says page 2. It's items to include. And I've also left a row of blank boxes here. I feel like I've found quite a lot of things that we could put in there, but I'm pretty sure I forgot some things. And so that'll be where we choose the items that we need to put in there, but you're not just limited to those things. And then items to make. So we'll roll a dice, like with these other pages, and we'll talk about all that, but you know, you'll need to include a certain number of items. Okay, it's probably not even making any sense, but let's go back to the beginning here. Okay, so for starters, because I'm kind of on my own here doing this at the beginning, I'm gonna pick 6 themes, and I'm gonna roll a dice, and we'll pick the number that it lands on, and we're gonna create that. I'm gonna pick things that I already have in-house, and I hopefully they're things that you do as well, and you can join in, or you have some access to something like that. All right, then I have these larger number dice. These go to 12, and I just have 3. I bought a bag of these for my classroom. I don't need all of them, so I thought, well, I'll bring some back home. But we'll roll. We can always roll like a 12 and a 6 to make 18. 18 items to include, and we can change this up every month. I really want this to be there are a lot of communication between you guys and me about how we can maybe improve every month or change it up every month, or different ideas. And so like if I roll 12, then you would need to pick 12 items from here. If I rolled, a 12 and a 6, then that would be 18 items that you need to include. And these are, like deli paper. I don't have deli paper, so I wouldn't choose that. But I have library cards. I've got sticky notes. I've got most things on here. Rolodex cards, paper ruffles. I have a few. Charms and beads, trims, and so a lot of these things that you're going to include, you're probably going to use to make on the next page. So let me go to the next page, and these are items that you need to make. And once again, we'll roll, and if we roll 10, then you're going to pick 10 of these. Now you're not limited to just those 10. You just need to include 10 things, and then let us know when the month is over and your project is done. What items did you include? What items did you make? And maybe on Instagram or probably Junk Journals, Crafts, and More. We can share there, and you can share all your things that you made. All right, I'm going to go, I'm going to pause the video and I'm going to go pick 6 themes, and we're going to go ahead and roll. And then we're going to roll for the number of items to include and the number of items to make. All right. Okay, so I've written down 6 different selections here. I've got vintage travel, shabby pink floral, eclectic summer, grungy V, recipe, your time period. The time period is your choice, and fancy feminine. So Mother's Day is coming up for us here in the States. So it's kind of what I was thinking. We've also got graduations coming up here from high schools and universities. So maybe have birthdays coming up. Anyways, fancy and feminine as opposed to masculine. And so there are some on here, like I have animal. So if I had picked animal, it would really be like animal of your choice. I have some that specifically say that, like a country, not your own. And then this one's your country or state, a city of your choice, flower, a specific flower, like if you want to do roses or sunflowers, fruit. You could do one fruit, focus on one or many. So that hope that kind of explains things. And but I would love suggestions for what to put here if it fits here. If I have something that's not here, let me know. We'll add it. I thought about maybe adding antique, but I feel like vintage is kind of similar, even though that's not the same time frame. All right, guys. So I'm going to roll, and we're going to see which one we're going to. All right, ready? 5. So we're going to do a recipe themed journal. Okay. Time frame is your choice. It doesn't even have to have a time frame. It could just be, pulled in from all the decades. All right, so that's going to be fun. So let's put a little star. Let's use a different color. Okay, so we're going to choose that one. All right, then we're going to roll. Can't spell. The number of items to include and the number of items to make. So I'll only use one of these dice for this first time. All right, so the number of items to include is 11. All right, so we're going to include 11 items. And so any of these things, do I even have recipes on here? I might. There it is, recipe page. So see, then you can check it off, or if you want to print this out every time and highlight what you included, Might be a good way to keep track. All right, and then this page, we'll just pick a different one. They're all the same though, just different colors. How many items that we need to make? 7. 7 and 11. Okay. So you have things on here like ultra paper clip, hidden paper clip, different types of pockets. If I left off any items that you feel like should be in here, let me know. An ink box, if you're not familiar, we make those over on Instagram. Don Lynn is one that taught me all about those. They are just 3-inch by 3-inch cards, and if you ever go to Hobby Lobby and in the card stock that's like pre-cut, those little packages, um, they have like a cutoffs, offcuts, whatever, kind of like scraps. Those are in there, and they're already 3 by 3. All right, guys. I hope you'll join me, and so by the end of April, you should have a recipe themed junk journal, and you can make it like summery or wintry, or focus it on something, but it's just kind of general, and time period is general. So I'm excited. I hope you'll join me. If you'll put in the comments below if you're going to join me. If you're a YouTuber, and you want to join in, I would love it. And if you would like to be a guest, and you choose the 6 that we roll to pick, I would absolutely love that. And then we can share this idea with your viewers, your subscribers. All right, guys. If you have any more questions, put those in the comments below. And Monday is April the 1st, so we have 30. Today's the 30th, so you got 31 days to get it done before we pick the next round. All right, guys. I hope you'll join in, and I'm excited. All right. Until the next one, bye bye.